y'all, welcome back to another Flipper Friday here on the Third Floor Hermit channel. I'm ready to get stuck in. I've been needing to come on here and relax, have some fun. I just opened up here. I'm appreciating our nice new water fountain. I can't wait to decorate around it later, but that is not for today. Today, we're gonna get stuck in with a job. Well, let's get in the house. Open. There we go. Gotta like reconfigure my own hand controls. See, going between different games. Man. Laptop here. Let's put this up on our nice new counter. Let's pick up. Spin it around. Boom. In this way, we've kind of come right back to the start. Ooh, you know what? I'm just looking at this. For now, I'm keeping this white, but maybe when we fill more of our kitchen, we can reconsider our cabinet colors. But again, that's not for today. We're gonna get on here, we're gonna use this. I have so much that I want to say, because, you know, obviously I come here to talk about my week, kind of like a little journal, say all the things that I've been getting up to. And I can't get distracted by that. We gotta get in here, start this job, and then we can relax. Where do we want to go? Got another one on the outskirts, which we just did that logging one, so I'm not feeling that. Don't want to do... Well, you might have noticed we're back on the Christmassy music. I figure for the next 3 episodes or so we can have the Christmassy music. It'll be fun. Suburbs, or out in the coast again. Yeah, I like the views out on the coast. I think we can use that. Oh, there's a big one. Let's maybe not take on a big super one for this episode that's meant to be kind of, you know, between things. Because the one after this is going to be decorating our house for Christmas, and the one after that is going to be decorating the blue house and seeing if we can get it ready to sell by the time New Year's comes around. So let's go with this. My crew is moving here. Nice medium-sized house. We love this. Alexon Game is a gamer. Hi there, we're a group of video content creators, influencers, if you will. We got a lot in common here. And we got lucky when my uncle offered to rent us his spacious seaside house. He's a sailor and he's rarely ever home, so it isn't the best of shape. But I'm sure it will be perfect for our needs once it gets fixed. It's just where you come in. I feel like I'm salivating so much. Like I can feel the spit building in my mouth. We got water though, so I can do all the talking I need. What do we need? Mostly some cleaning and refreshing of the walls. Oh, I just had to do that myself here. I'll tell you all about it in a minute. Definitely replacing old furniture. Oh, and unpacking our stuff. My girlfriend Julie will probably leave you some tips about decorating. She knows her way around it. Thanks for helping us, and if you're interested in gaming, technology, fashion, and makeup, or just want to relax sometimes, subscribe to our channels. I am about all of that stuff. I would absolutely subscribe to this channel. Real world. Right, let's get in it. Liking this, like, chill music. I've got my Christmas decorations up, so, like, the lights are all twinkling in the background here while I'm doing my recording, and like I gotta say, my tree looks gorgeous. You know, it's one of those ones where it's got berries and acorns and snow and the lights all packed in there already, so it doesn't need much decorating. I like had a little bit of tinsel in there, a couple of choice ornaments, you know, and that's all it needs. Super low-key. I do have to sweep up fake snow off the ground every day though. It's worth it. Right. First thing we gotta do. Look, there's even a little spot right here where you're ready to go. That makes me so much happier. We gotta do it in line. Come on. Boom. Okay. And it's right in between these 3 tiles. Ooh, I like that. God, look at the floor under here. This makes it seem like a much bigger building. Let's do a little bit of snooping from the outside. I love this color of blue. It's very much the same color that we've got going on in our living room. Got the granny wallpapers. Plenty of Messel. Lovely flower photo. Oh, wow. these bumps of sand. I was just making my younger sister play Mario Odyssey for the first time ever. You know, she's like slowly dipping her toes slowly into gaming. You know, I got her into Stardew Valley. She likes to play Mario Kart, Mario Party. So I was like, you'd love to try Mario Odyssey. And there's like the sand bits in the desert area you got like ground pound on. And I'm just thinking like, oh yeah, got ground pound this, get a moon. I don't know if this is giving Christmas, but it's definitely giving jazzy. It's a bit of a random playlist. Trash out here. Already in a bin bag, so we can just go. We should open this. Boop. Hey, it's not like flipping all the way through and clipping through the walls. That's great. Wonder if I open this door if like the sister's gonna call us. No. Alright. My goodness. There's a mess here. Actually, let's see if I bring this out. Nah, that just fills the whole thing. Do 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 do. Yeah, got started with, I was saying that I'd been doing some like, you know, wall fixing and repairing and repainting myself at home. I think I mentioned that I was planning on doing that in my last video. It was like, before I can decorate for Christmas, I gotta fix the walls around my windows. And so, like, for 2 or 3 days, I think it must have just been 2. Maybe 2 or 3, I don't know. I had to, first of all, sand down the walls, scrape all the paint that had been, like, flaking away off. Like, there'd been a lot of water damage. So, scraped all that down, sanded as best I could, and removed all the mold that had been growing as much as I could. Like, it's in the wood of the walls, so it's... the whole wall needs to be replaced, but it's not going to happen anytime soon, so this is my temporary solution so that it looks nice for Christmas, right? So 1 whole day to like just sand like all the way across this. I want to say 6-7 meters above the windows and then also down the frames. So yeah, it's a lot. Is this all to be sold? Yes. Shame getting rid of that rocking chair. There's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, so 1 day doing all the sanding, prepping the wall. And I taped the floor around it because I was like, you know what, I'll get all these other bits of the skirting board and all that that have been scratched away and all that. You know, by my door, there's doggy claw marks from where they've been wanting to get outside. So I was like, I'll get all that. I'll tape the floor. It's gonna be great. Got it all lovely painted. I've taken some before and afters. So I'll put them up like boom, bow, wow. Isn't that amazing? There was like a big hole in the wood where they were like kind of workmen poking their heads in to try and see if they could find like the source of all the water coming in through the walls. No luck so far. And I couldn't really paste that over with anything right now, so I just stuck this sheet of paper over it from like a roll of sketch paper that I have, and like it looks great, it looks fabulous. I'm thinking, oh, I get to look at this throughout the Christmas period. It's great, it's lovely. And then when you know it, the next 2 days it is raining heavy, so heavy. It is disastrous, and so like almost immediately, like I got to enjoy that nice for 1 day. Here, I'll put up what's happened after the rain. Look at it. It's almost back to how bad as it was to start with, so it's heartbreaking. I was like, all this work for nothing. The walls aren't too bad again yet, but I'll like replace that paper closer to Christmas. But it's just so frustrated. Oh, this is trash, that's why I can't sell it. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, the day after, between me getting that all done and it raining, that was the day I put up all my Christmas decorations. And I have this is the first year that I've got curtains up over my windows. I had like took those down and I washed them as well because the bottoms were getting kind of moldy from like where the water was coming in the walls. So much to do. Are we selling anything else here? Yeah, that. Oh, that was a really cute little retro TV. Shame to get rid of it. Honestly, I think you need to have some cool retro shit around your recording office. Good inspo and all that. So stuff we got to sell on this balcony too. This is nice. This would be a great place to, you know, come out and take a break. Well, you know, maybe give someone insight who's recording some peace. Yeah. First year I have curtains up, and I used to always put these long, like, drapey, droppy Christmas lights across my windows, but with the curtains up, it's just like, it's just asking for them to get pulled off their command strips down onto the floor, so we're leaving that. My brain is not on. I'm like recording this so late at night because I've had workmen at the house all day, putting flooring and everything in. Oh, that Christmas rush. Yeah, those lights. I now have zigzagged them in the hallway, kind of like outside me and my sister's rooms. Get a little something there. And sometimes like the bits that were dripping down were like too close to our heads, so I'd like just loop them back over, and so now we can go under them fine. If the tall people in my house come in here, their heads brush against it, but it's fine. They don't come up here and hang out. Oh my god, it goes on for ages. This bed is wrecked. This is like your uncle, you know, renting out this place. Not renting this place. Your uncle who owns this place couldn't come home and relax in this shit anyway. Oh, got boxes in already. Oh, this is an amazing closet. But it does need to be worked. Like, you can either turn all this into shelving or get, like, you know, Wall-E style. You know, he's got the rotating wall. I've seen ladies who have shoe racks that do that. That's what I would think to do. Again, not sure this is giving Christmas, but, like, the first 40 songs in this playlist were all Christmas ones. Supposedly. There's some, like, a little sound to it. I guess that what happens when you use something that isn't your own curated playlist. I think that's something, like, you know, as I do more stuff on the channel, that's what I'm gonna do. Make sure I pick out my own playlist of DCMA, my music. Get a working playlist. More stuff to sell. Bellissimo. We're getting rid of all, like, the big physical bits of trash first. Always gotta sell the fish before we, like, go around and do, like, a clean of everything, and then we can decorate. Okay, this is all trash. It's gotta go in the bin bag. But yeah, trying to get into the Christmas spirit of things. I was, like, seeing all those... It's not called TikToks anymore. Right? Yeah, TikTok. I was thinking, like, oh yeah, TikTok's been abandoned now. It doesn't exist anymore. I'm like, no, that's Vine. Although I heard it was trying to make a comeback. Don't know how well that's gonna go. Are these all staying? Looks like it. That's nice cookware. Little Sunday glasses. Nice, very nice. That'd be great, you know, if you're part of a crew, like one of you is maybe doing cooking content and you can feed everyone. It'd be nice. But what was I saying? Yes. I was seeing all those videos of people making candied cranberry along with, like, other Christmas treats. I was like, that, I like, you know, when I made, like, a cranberry syrup, but the cranberry's, like, still whole in there to add to a Christmas sort of punch that I did one year. I thought it was great. So I was like, well, let's give this a try. It was very simple, you know, you soak them overnight in some fizzy juice well, it was meant to be like champagne, but they said you can use fizzy juice instead if you want a non-alcoholic option, if you don't want them to get all boozy. Oh. Boop. Don't call me. Texting will do. Thank you. Yeah. Honestly, I much prefer getting a text than a call. The amount of, like, things my mother will call me about, and it could have been a text so easily. Where it's like a one-sentence question, like just one-sentence question that she asks, and I'm like, you know, yes, no, whatever, and then she's like, okay, bye. And it's like, why did you just be a text? Because she knows I have my phone on silent, so it's not that I'm like listening for the ringer. It's only if I happen to be by my phone and I see that she's calling me that I even pick up anyway. So sometimes I'll have like tens of missed calls, but she's still, you know, in her old ways. I guess this office is kind of staying as is. Are we keeping the bed? I'm not selling any of this. Oh, got a nice old radio. I'm not selling that. Guess. Oh, is this maybe Uncle's room? Keeping this as is? Can I read this book? No. He's not got any, like, fisherman diaries. Being out on the seas. Check inside here. Yeah, I can't remember if the last job we took, if I remember to look around the house for... Love this kind of clock. Keep an eye out for the beaver. Little beaver statues. At least you don't have to, like, replace the bathroom. Like, it's all pretty fabulous. I usually come in these places, the bathroom is a wreck. I was talking about the cranberries, yeah, so non-boozy options, soak them overnight, and then the next day cover them in powdered sugar, and then put them in the oven, 5 minutes, boom. Simple, should be good. They were so sour, so nasty, and like they had the texture of styrofoam. Was so bad. Like, I had everyone in my house try them and just see if it wasn't just me being picky and if they were good, but everybody hated them. I don't know, maybe it's like a difference in, because like they were all very like American women doing these things, so is it like, I don't know, or genetically enhanced super fruits or something in America that make it taste better, or Americans' taste buds just all entirely different. I don't know. It was bad. And then another cooking disaster happened pretty close to that, which feels very relevant. It feels very relevant to Christmas because it was potatoes, and you know you gotta have potatoes perfect 3 ways at least when it comes to Christmas. So me and my sister were trying to cook up. Hang on, let me get the stretch. And let me hear this and I'll tell you about it. I told you, I got so much to talk about that was happening over the last week or so. Yeah, I've been just saying to her that I needed a treat. Sorry, wrong button. I keep going to like tab because that's how I get my wheel open in Vindy Nikki. Excuse me. Let's get the brush out. Yeah. I'll say my sister I need some good comfort food. I bought some mozzarella. We had potatoes. So we're like, let's make some potato mochi. Let's make some rice balls. Potato mochi is like you take mashed potatoes, you fill it with mozzarella. There's extra potato starch in the mashed potato to like help it stay together, and you deep fry it and you glaze it with like this Japanese barbecue sauce, put a little seaweed bit on there. It is awesome. I love it. It's like, we've done it many times before and it works great. We love it. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, my brain's struggling to like talk and clean at the same time today. But yeah, so this potato mochi always worked out well for us. No problems. It's delicious. I recommend giving it a try at home. It's pretty easy to make. You know, just fry it in like a deep pan, enough oil to cover them. It's great. Maybe make sure you put like extra seasoning in the mashed potatoes, because otherwise it can taste a bit plain inside, so think on that. When we'd mashed the potatoes and we were just about to add the potato starch to them, I gave the potatoes a little taste test, just see, you know, if they were seasoned up. Like I said, you know, they sometimes taste a little bit plain inside before you get to the cheese. I was like, see if we need any more salt or something, just to keep them like being extra fine. And when I tasted them, it tasted like, you know, the soil on the outside of a potato. It tasted like I was just eating dirt, and it was like, it's completely coated my mouth. It was absolutely horrendous, just from like a small taste. And I was like, what on earth is this? And I got my sister to try it too, because I was like, is this just me being, you know, weird? And like, the potatoes are fine. She tasted them too, and she's like, what the heck is going on? And we were looking up online to see like what can make your potatoes taste like that. And it's apparently like if they're either over or underripe, but we just bought them. And none of them were like, you know, green from being underripe. Like, they looked perfectly fine, you know? I know what a potato looks like when it's ready for cooking, and when it's past it, and when it's maybe need more time. These potatoes looked fine, but either way, it still tasted like that. And people online were saying like, oh, you can get rid of that taste if you soak it in like vinegar overnight. And it's like, we've already made this into mashed potatoes. I think it's too late for soaking. So it just felt bad because it was like a waste of potatoes. It was a waste of the starch that we'd already put on them. You know, all these little things that cost money going into your meal. So that felt bad. But yeah, so if you are preparing any potatoes over the Christmas time, remember to check early and often throughout the cooking process how they're tasting. Avoid anything like that. Like, usually the only problems I got with my mashed potatoes, like, it's either a little bit grainy or it's been under-seasoned. Not mine, but like other people in my family. Because, like, I put butter in there, I put a little bit of lard in there, salt and pepper. And I love, like, a cheesy garlic mash. All that's good. But I'm just, you know, I'm being a cautionary tale here that even if you are a seasoned practitioner, sometimes the ingredients themselves are going to let you down. We all good? No, another bit here. That's all the stains gone. Alright, let's go and stains for another area. We are 20 minutes in. Is this also... No, it's perfectly fine. Have we been in this one? Ooh, this place is nice too. I think the wallpaper is a little dark. There's nothing wrong with a dark wallpaper, but I just feel like if you have a dark on dark pattern like this in a dark room, you lose the pattern, and I don't see much point in it. You should maybe have like dark wallpaper with a light pattern to let it pop. You know, just if you are going to have it. I have nothing wrong with like you having a dark room with dark wallpaper, but this is just, you know, a little bit unreadable. What's got the ensuite? I mean, this could be a little tiny ensuite if that's what someone needed. Oh, not selling that. That would be bad. Yeah, it's like quite a few bedrooms in here of the uncles. Did he used to like, you know, do family vacays here or something? Or just party real hard? Wow. Oh, I keep forgetting to hold down the mouse as I do this. There we go. I think, what else did I have to talk about? Because I know I definitely had more. Oh, I know. I was like, because I suddenly had like, you know, I've been bogged down like crazy this past week. You know, I've been like so ready for Christmas, and I was like, I'm ahead of everything. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a chill time. That was last week. This whole past week, it's been all stress, and I haven't had time to do anything, and I'm behind schedule. It's awful. So I was like, you know what? I need to get me a little Christmas present, just for me. Oh, we don't have to sell anything else in here? Okay, I will leave it as is. We gotta find this Slipper's brother. Yeah, I was like, I need a little treat. It's just gonna make me feel better. Boom. We do that. Even better. There we go. Yeah, I said to myself, I need a little treat. And there was a lot of, you know, big Black Friday extended sales going on. So I went ahead and went on to True Grit, which I've talked about on here before. I got their like free sample pack, and like I love all the things that came in the sample pack, and I use them in my art all the time. I love it a lot. So I went on, and they had like a bundle for like all their Clip Studio stuff. Down from like, you know, 300 quid to like 90 quid. Okay, like 250 quid to like 90 quid. And it came with like 800 to 900 brushes, you know, stipplers and all this, just everything you could possibly need. Paper textures, color wheels, and tutorials on how to use all this stuff to get like a good comic effect stuff. It's amazing. I've been playing around with it a little bit. And it's like I might do some videos where I like talk about the brushes or something, who knows. But I've been looking at it for so long, being like, I want to get the Craft Tones bundle and stuff like that. But if I decided to just go in and get everything, it was a big treat to myself. And I worked it out, you know, it was like between 800 and 900 brushes. That means I'm paying like, what, 10 pence per brush, if not less. I'm pretty sure it's less. Hang on, let me see. Say we got 900 to like 90 pounds. Take away 10, that's 90 to 9 pounds. Then go another 10 off, that's 9 to 90 pence. 10 again, 9 brushes. Wait, no, divide that again by 10, so you have 1 brush to about, it's like a penny a brush. Well, that's like too good a deal to pass up on, really. I was playing around with it, and it's like, oh my god, there's so much to do. Like, maybe once I've like done some of the tutorials come with their stuff, I can show you some of the things I've been able to do with it. But I was having so much fun. I was very excited to get it. And it took me like an entire day. I took my Saturday to just import all the brushes into Clip Studio and set them up and everything. That was my whole day. So that's like one of the reasons why I'm a little bit behind schedule. I didn't have like a day off then. I've had like a late weekend during the week because like people were off work and there were builders in the house. So it's like, it's not gonna be quite enough for me to record, even though I'd been planning to record at the beginning of the week. So it's now kind of like midweek, and I'm like, I gotta record now if I want to do all the Christmas stuff that I've been planning to do. I gotta hustle if I want to get this house done too. Let's get down here and do some scrubbing. That's right. But yeah, speaking of sales, there was also big sales happening on Steam. Especially for my favorite hidden object game creators. So I got a few ones that I think look fun. Including this one that is like, it seemed like it was free to play on mobile, but it was only the first chapter. There's that extra slipper. I'll bring the other one downstairs. Yeah, it was only the first chapter was available for you to play free, and then if you wanted the rest of it, you'd have to get it. So I think I got that, so I think I'm gonna play it on here for us all to watch together. I'm excited for that. Let's get this slipper back in here a little bit. There we go. You. Flip around. Put it in. Let's get his brother. So that's one of them. Got a few other ones that are just like cool mystery looking ones, or like a medieval setting one. Because like they were all like £1-2 each or something. And usually they're like 15 to 20 pounds, so it was like a big sale. And I was like, listen, the gaming gods want me to have these games, and they want me to put them up on my channel. That's just how it is. So that's my 2 gifts to myself this Christmas time. Got myself those. Come on, get in there. Kevin! That's good enough. Got myself those brushes, and got myself those little games. And that's all for me. My stuff. And of course you guys as well. You guys are all going to benefit from it. Oh my god, so much more to clean in here. Nope, not that. That. I really feel like we've lost the Christmas vibe. I might go into this playlist and see if I haven't accidentally hit like shuffle and it's gone far away. Hang on a second. Let's see. There we go. See, I was right. I'd set Spotify to just play everything in order, but when I started that playlist, it moved itself back to being in shuffle. So we're not even getting the full benefit of these Christmas jams. I'm gonna keep that in mind for later. Yeah, no, it's a weird playlist where it's like, you know, this person just keeps adding to it as they go. So it's like whatever the season is, that's the newest ones, but still got all the old songs on the playlist too. So for next week, I'm gonna see if I can find another Christmas playlist. So I was just like in a rush tonight to get settled in and get to it. I spent the rest of the day painting this piece that I've been struggling with for a while. It was a gift from my friend last December, and she's just gotten it now. I'm gonna put up here. It's this singer is like one of her favorite. I'm not gonna say her favorite because it's one of her favorites, you know, but she's a big fan of it. Went to go see him perform him live, you know, that. And like, I just love his style for some of his outfits, you know. I like when men put in an effort and like have fun with their clothing, especially live stage performers. So I picked some of my favorite ones and I tried to draw them from pictures of him on stage, and it was a good exercise in learning some different paint techniques. It looks terrible, but I'm happy that I kind of did it and went through the process and all that. What do we need in here? I still gotta sell a clock and dead plants. Let's see if we can find those. Aha! Boop. Well, now I got on for the clock. There it goes. Now, what else do we need in here? Quite a few things. Let's see. No TVs, so we don't worry about that. Let's see. It's gonna be a dining table and a sofa. Let's figure out where these are going. I'm trying to decide, do you think the table and chairs would fit in that nook, or would they have to go out here? Like, if I put this chair here, you're definitely getting the benefit of the radiator if you're sitting there. But then you also have the risk of maybe burning your arm if you put your arm across the back of the couch. That's something to think about. Yeah, I think it would be a lot to try and like shuffle past this table and get into your chair there. So we're gonna put it. Ooh, do we want to put it? Oh. Ooh. Like, hang on. Or a bit more like there. Because I was thinking, like, you know, we could put it out, like, you know, long ways here, but I like this. Feels like you have more floor space to work with. So let's see, we can need 4 of these. Ooh, getting funky with it. I like, you know, the yellow concentric circles to go against the blue straight lines. That's some good shit. I guess this guy's sister does know a thing or two about decorating. Ooh, it's gonna bother me. I gotta... Is there more line? Sure, that works. What else do you need in here? Is that gonna go in here? I think so. Don't mind it. I feel like if you put it in here, the chairs is just gonna like scrape against it every time they get pushed in or pulled out, and you'll be like constantly folding over itself and frustrating people. So if you're gonna be putting any kind of rugs under your kitchen tables and stuff, make sure it goes way out past where anyone's chairs are gonna be pulled out from, you know? Otherwise, don't bother. Oh, it looks so nice. What else we got in here? Good little armchair. This is a coffee table? Okay. Love this polka dot. Let's maybe, yeah, shoot this over a bit. Make this feel like we're more in here together. Ugh, it's really, the off-centeredness is really bothering me. But let's wait and see if we put some other furniture pieces in, how it looks. But this table here. Oh, now let's bring it out. Let's put that there. There. I just didn't want this to have, like, you know, your back to where people are coming in through the door, because that's just like leaving you open to surprise attacks from intruders, is what I'm thinking. So it needs to be in and turn around a little bit. We can put you back into being centered there. But where is this going? It's going like as it does. That's like centered with the pots. I don't mind it being off-centered from the radiator if it's centered with the pots. Or should I move the pots? I think that's what I need to do. Yeah. Because that one's like... Actually, you know what? They should be here so that they're not blocking you from accessing the handles, you know? Why is that in front of there, honestly, Uncle? It's looking like two eyes in a mouth. Stop going through the floors. There we go. Alright. That looks pretty center. Do I need to move this? Now, the radiator is definitely centered to the window, so it's the couch that's the issue. Let's try that. That's much better. There we go. Okay, gotta bring the... Not this. Bring this. No, not you. You're fine where you are. There we go. Over a little bit. There we go. I know you kind of like gotta go around this a little bit to get to here if you come in the front door, but you know, sacrifices must be made in the name of this living space. What else do we get? I want to get the stuff that has to go on the floor dealt with first. So where's this? What is it? Where is it going? I feel like it's perfect for, you know, books and magazines and stuff, so it can go there next to the chair. Quick access. We got this one. Do we want to keep that going on the other side? We'll keep stuff kind of like out of the way, but I don't know if I'm digging. Let me see. Could go here so that, you know, it feels like there's more of a separation between this area and that one. I don't like that the stairs continue on past it though. Because I was just imagining this being like something with more crockery in it, you know, extra cups and plates. But then if you're in this one and you're sitting here, you're gonna move it back and you're just gonna hit that. So we'll not be going there. What about if this went here? I don't mind that, honestly. You can see it filling with figurines or games or something. Let's see how big this lamp is. It's a tiny little thing. Guys can go here, give you some extra light. Or do we want it to go in the center of this table if you're doing some late night paperwork? You know? I like having a little something on the table there. That's nice. Very nice. Put the clock in the living room so you're aware you gotta get back to work after so many minutes, you know? I feel like, you know, if it was over here, you'd be sitting here and turning back, breaking your neck to look at it and see what time it was. Over there, it's fine. Whatever this doodad is, I think it fits in here very nicely. Boom. This wall's feeling a little bit bare, but I think I can live with that. They're gonna move in here, they're gonna add photos and posters and all that. Your YouTube buttons. All that stuff. There we go. Little plant for a little plot. Oh, love me a snake plant. These things be absolutely thriving in my bloody apartment. There's not like super ventilation in here, but so it means like, you know, your monsteras and your snake plants and your spider plants, they love it. Whew. What else? Sorry, I keep on like having little hiccup burps because I've been done drinking my water too fast. Bye. Where's this guy going? Is this out here or is the... Oh, wait. Hang on. This is a little too big for that. Oh, do both of these go in there? Hang on, let me see what we got left. These, like, are big plants. Like, look at that. That's, like... needs a lot of space. Let's turn around a little bit. Put it right to the front of the pot. Good enough. Let's see what size this is. There we go. That's a little guy. So we gotta make some room in here next to this guy. There we go. Foresty. What about out here? Do we need anything? Oh, we need a lot out here. I gotta get the chairs in first. I know how we're working with space-wise. I don't know if we want the corner chair to be sitting there, because, like, don't you want to be... Oh, you can still see the view and get the sun. Alright, you're accepted. Get this. Like in these, like, mossy greens. Ooh, can we make it bigger? Yeah. Yeah. Bring it out a bit. Do we bring it all the way across? Why not? If you want to, like, you know, lay down here or something. Whoop. You know, you want to come down here and lay down in the partial shade, get the nice breeze and partial sun. I think that option should be there for you. I enjoy this. Right. Table. Bye. Kind of put it there to the side so you can choose to pull it over if you want it closer to put drinks or something on. Love these lamps so much. They're super cute. We could put it there or we could put it on the floor. No, I'm having it up here. But let's put it there instead. Wait. Yeah. Let's get some plants. This looks like it's gonna be a big one. You can go, if you can, in here. Boom. This also looks like a big one. Go in there. Love that. Looks super good. I also love that I don't have to put a lot of thought into this video. I feel like in the last one we were, like, you know, recording for our own house, I very quickly lost so much time humming and hawing over what we should put in. All the pink stuff here is going up on this top shelf. Oh, gotta move that over a little bit. Nope. Just you. Yes. There we go. Bounce it out a little bit more. There we go. That looks natural. Two of these boys. A couple of spiky boys. There we go. Oh, well. Bye. Bye. Man, you know, I was saying, like, this has been a stressful week and I'm having a stressful time, but as usual, as soon as I come on here to game, chill, talk, even if I'm playing something more stressful like Alice, I start smiling, I'm having a good time, and it's great. Like I said, this is like therapy for me. This is so therapeutic. It's very nice. It's nice when I get to just talk my feelings out. Just have fun putting stuff together. It's like, you know, I love doing puzzles as, like, you know, a chill out time sort of thing. Oh, got more cleaning to do in here. Get the scrub brush. Got painting to do in here. And unpacking, finally. Script dev. But yeah, not only is this therapeutic for me, but I hope that if you out there watching, that it's enjoyable for you to kinda come in here and listen to me ramble and wish you all, you know, a good week and a wonderful weekend. I hope that, you know, you're getting your Christmas shopping done and no one's too difficult to buy for, and you're all planned out for who's in charge of what and Christmas cooking. Let's see. Oh, it's 2 colors again. Now, are these 2 areas counting as like different bits? Let's see. What is the one here? Okay, this is just furniture, but it means I don't have to use the paint in here. So, I always get a fright when I'm using this stuff that's been labeled as, you know, free from copyright. But some of them, they're like copyright, but you have allows to use them in your videos. So like YouTube will flag me and say there's copyright on this, but don't worry, nothing's wrong with it. But it's still like flag you up like that. And I'm like, what did I do wrong? Let's get these 2 paints out so that I can see them and I can decide what's going where. Oh, that cut off abruptly. Oh ho ho ho! That is some you know, toxic waste jelly bean green. Where do you want that to go? Oh, I kind of want you to like come in the door and it's the first thing you see, you know? Oh, down. Get down. Keep going. You can do it. Make it to the end. Yeah. Yeah. Get small again. Just whoop. Whoop. I'm already looking forward to recording my Christmas video for House Flipper. But I got a really big Alice one to finish up. I gotta finish up the finale of Alice Madness Returns. I got a few new games I gotta start. Do we want to do it on whistle as well? Let me put this on one of the wells first. Wait, was I supposed to cover the wood? I don't know. Whoops, if I wasn't meant to. I don't know. Oh well. I mean, actually, hang on. If I go to buy and I go duplicate, find store, buy. Everything is fine, don't worry about it. Oh, it doesn't need to be that far up. It needs to be like... And then 1. I'm so glad that we've managed to figure out how to easily fix any mistakes around here. Because I do be making a lot. No, that's not it. There we go. Flip tool. Find a store, buy, place, click, go, and go. I'm loving this screen less against this sad colored wood. But what the customer wants, the customer gets. Just keep hitting duplicate. Right, we need to go on this, and then hit R. Sell. Oh god. There we go. Sell. There you go. Woo! Oh, god, I'm test my back now. Oh my god, I just saw my timer. I've only got 10 minutes left. This is not getting done that time, but oh well. This does not sound like jazzy Christmas music, but we live. I knew it. It had gone back to, you know, just random again. We are being robbed of our Christmas music. Someone out there doesn't want us listening to Christmas jams. Look at that. There we go. That's what I need. Some of that. No! I need that payback. Okay. Cool, calm, collected, chillin' to this vibey Christmas music. That's how we are. Keep going. And up. So quick. It's a breeze. Oh, I remember something else that I wanted to talk about on here. Weird ass dreams, man. Last night, slept super hard, had so many dreams where it was like a zombie apocalypse. The first one, it was like Minecraft zombies, and we were digging somewhere, and it was just like they were all stacked vertically and horizontally up against each other, just a whole room full of them. And like, you know, they just spill out over everyone. Was horrific. And then I had another one where I was kind of, I think it was a realtor trying to sell a house to like a way too chipper happy couple. And like the apocalypse started happening, some kind of nuclear fallout craziness that also involved zombies, but like more Hollywood ass looking zombies. And like I was trying to be like, oh my god, couple, we gotta, there's like bad stuff happening, and they're like super calm, collected, and like still chipper, and like, yeah, no, we're all prepared, and like everything went well. You know, everyone was super prepared. There were a bunch of survivors, their little survival bunkers and everything. Everyone's doing great. And then I went back in time to the beginning of that second zombie apocalypse. I love this. You know, you kind of have like options for like, you know, green screen walls. Is this needing any decor? Oh, you are sleeping and recording here. You are powering through this work life. Always be grinding on that game life. I'm gonna put this here. I feel like, you know, what they need to help with the feng shui here is put like a wall, what do you call it? The little like room separators that are like cute and hand painted. So I don't know, something like that there. So you're in your little cubicle sleeping cozy. I want to put the desk in front of the window, but like I just know you'd have a nightmare time recording with like the sun over your screen, because I know I do. But it's just like this is the only place my desk can really go, so that's what's happening. Oh, bed, you're going around here. Oh god, that's awful. So awful. That's so utterly horrendous. What if? Hear me out. I feel like, you know, you'd still be kind of like a little bit uncomfortable here. It goes through the bloody thing there. Anyway, because, you know, you'd be sitting here and like immediately seeing whoever comes in, you know, I feel like tense working here waiting to see if someone comes to poke their head in while I'm doing stuff. But we're dealing with it. It's just gonna be like, you know, I see so many people who, you know, recording from their bedroom and you see their bed back there. But bed doesn't really work with this here. I don't know, you can always throw a lamp there to help you with your reading, or put an alarm clock. Something. What else do we need to get in here? Chat. Gamer chair. Get that back support. Oof. I don't know. It's not calling to me. Come on, turn this around. It doesn't fit there. Does it fit here? Yes, it does. Beautiful. It was meant to be. might yet move this bed and this desk situation. I was thinking about bringing the desk here, but like I don't think it's gonna fit. Don't think it's gonna fit. Oh, I might just have to put the desk in front of here. You know, there's like shutters. Think of the shutters over the windows. They don't want the sun coming in blocking them, and then you still have natural light coming on your desk if you want natural light instead. Oh, this is what I need. I need the freestand because I'm having to clip my microphone onto, you know, the into the shelves by my desk or on my desk, and if it's on my desk you hear, like, you know, every time I move around my desk it's like boom. But with this on my shelves, I can never shut the door over my shelves without taking off the microphone from there, which is like a big pain in the butt. If I had to stand like this, that'd be pretty swaggy. Very good. Put it there for now. Anything else in here? Close. My god, I got like 3 minutes left on this thing. Can I put you there? Thank you. Put you there. Some of these boxes have got to have like recording equipment in them. Put you there. Right. Put that there. Oh, thank god I can put it on the bed. There we go. Right, grab this. Turn it around. We're going back with this option. This is like such, you know, don't worry baby kind of music, and I'm here like, gotta get everything done. I have no chill. Oh, do you want your bed facing the doorway where monsters are gonna come in and get you? Or do you want your bed facing your workstation? Mind you, what you gotta do. Ooh, although you have a monitor there, you can sit in your bed and you can watch stuff. Yeah. Alright. Alrighty. I find this being like not flush to the wall, because can you imagine like waking up and then, my arm on this edge here? Yeah, don't want that. That there. You come here. You go there. You come out. Just go in. Can you go in further? Not that far. There we go. So that's close. No, I can go close to the wall. Come on. There we go. Gotta access all your stuff there. Right. See what we have in here to put out. This is... Oh, good. Microwave for your room. A little bit concerned about that. Is that gonna mess with your computer? I don't know. I ended up like, listen, I had like a bad time with my insomnia during school, so like I fell asleep throughout a lot of physics. Cause like, you know, most of like third year was like all videos in dark rooms, and like I slept through all of them, and then they gave you a paper on all the videos in the dark rooms, and I'm like, I don't know what any of this is. Your workout stuff over here. You get up in the morning, come to the end of your bed, you get your barbells, get a couple reps in. What's in here? Whoa. Hell yeah. We go. Oh, hang on. Dismiss. It's fine. We don't have to worry about the fact that we're going over an hour. Just put it in the corner there. Putting it up on here so you got plenty of space for your keyboard and everything else on your desk. What am I doing? Wow. Oh, it's a double monitor setup. Should I bring this down then? Yeah, I'll leave it there. Hang on. Look at this. You're watching the stream messages come in here while you're playing your game on here. Oh. I'm sure like this is upsetting someone who knows what it's actually like to have like a 3 monitor setup, but you know, I want to put it up like that. Wow, it's keyboard. I was hoping that my keyboard would be behaving better today because I just put new batteries in it. I put new batteries in it and in my mouse. But when I was, you know, just doing my dailies on Nikki earlier, they were not working at all. No, mouse. I'm so glad the boxes take care of themselves like that. Just like, boop, disappear. This jazzy music's making me not care at all about the fact that, you know, we're running over time. But that's fine. We know we're fine with having a few long Flipper episodes. I really wish I could stack these up the other way. Surprised these aren't like little microwave meals. Ooh, I had recently, my dad grabbed from Costco some frozen wonton soup cartons, I guess you'd call it. Little bowls, wonton soup, wontons in it. And it was fine. The soup tasted great, even though, like, you know, it was just like water with flavoring. It didn't like have any bits like seaweed or tofu or vegetables or anything in it. What's this say on it again? I forget. Bring it up here. Leviathan. I mean, that's not an L. That's a T. But it's fine. Yeah, no, the soup tastes good despite being lacking of anything filling. The wontons themselves, it was like wonton wrappers around a whole prawn. And it's like, I like prawns, but I like, you know, the kind of wontons where it's like mystery meat mush sort of thing, you know? I should really get like the big one in here first. Bye. Oh, I don't like that these don't quite fit either way. Okay, we're just gonna have to centralize this. No, we're in the wrong room. Scapita. Tabita. Merida. Maida. I'm gonna place it off to the side a little bit because, you know, I'd hate you just kind of standing here and like seeing weird monster reflections. Okay. I like it there a little bit off the side. Is that everything in this room? Looks like it. Oh, gotta move the microphone. Yeah, right here is perfect. They'll figure it out. We don't have time to stand here around here dilly-dallying. I thought this was going to be a nice, small, easy job. Get done quickly. Right, is there anything that needs to be done in here? No. Close it. Anything need to be done in here? Close it. Okay, what needs to be done in here? Unpack boxes. Super simple. Oh joy. Wait, didn't this have to be painted? It does. Let's do this first. Hello? I wonder if that's gonna show up on my microphone. I just got like a message notification. Do I have Facebook open somewhere, or was that from Discord? Okay, I think I'm gonna make 3 walls blue, last wall white. Bellissimo. Make sure we get thoroughly behind there where we can't see. Make sure it's all covered. Make sure it's totally fine. Down. Yep. Come on, up. There you go. Why isn't this working? Go. 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 Whew. I can tell you, yeah, my mouse keyboard not working great. I gave you new batteries. The good batteries. I don't know if that's true. They're Kirkland batteries. Yeah. Ooh. Like this piano piece. Yeah. Hell yeah. Out of paint. Oh god, such soft music. I can't stay harried while it's playing. Like I say, when I come on here and I talk about any troubles I've had this week, it just kind of helps dissolve them. You know, coming on here, listening to some chill beats, talking away, and then getting some cool housework done. This makes me feel good, makes me feel happy. I'm sure future me is gonna be mad that I'm making her have to sit and edit this video for longer. Though I don't really have to do much, I'm just gonna make sure I come in, I'll show you all my before and after photos, show you some art. I thought, oh man, when I was doing that, I should have like also said like, and here's some other art I've done this month if you care to notice. I might throw this up here now and be like, hey look, I did this and that and this. Ooh. Not much, so I've kind of been out of it, but you know. We're trying. It's just been hectic these past few months, but I'm really looking forward to the new year and like getting some stuff done. I feel like I'm like, you know, got new brushes to play with in the new year, got, you know, there was like no immediate holidays right after, so I feel like I can really get stuck in with like some video making. What is this? Is it books? Oh, it's like a makeup holder. I should really put that like on here. It's gonna be the makeup tutorial room. Gonna move this so we can really get into it. What else we got here? What is this? Sure, it goes there. Move back a little bit. There we go. I'm not big on these like simplistic wooden statues with like the people and angels and stuff that kind of look like that, but I get that it's some people's thing. Little candlelight here for when you're like having some aesthetic me time. There's this little trinket box. I love a little trinket box. I love snooping around in them. More candles. You know what, we should move the trinket box over here onto this. The only thing I like more than a trinket box is a music box. Oh my god, this music is being so fine right now. Little love heart, put it right above the bed. Very cute. Feels like, you know, you've hung up something that you made for school. A star? Wait, can we hang these from the rafters? That would be so cool. We cannot. Too bad. We can hang them up here though, hang on. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. This is like my cute girly secret up in the rafters. I'm seeing a face again. I'll put the speck. Put the hard speck here. way I can't get it like totally centralized. Kill me. Hang on, I think it's the wall's like, yeah. There's my Christmas music. I was like playing the Christmas music hard when I was putting up my Christmas decorations. Hang on. Yeah. Can we get in there a second? Try and figure out this little setup. Yeah, put you down. That's so invisible. I better not forget I put it there. Let's move this lamp over here. Put your laptop over here. What is this? Like an eyeshadow palette or something? PB. I wonder if that's a reference to anything. BD? Or Big Dope Makeup? I don't know. Why do you want to go in here? You want to go in here? Go in there. Listen, I'm gonna like, you know, I was raised Christian, you know, went to Sunday school, went to the older Sunday schools, went to car club and all that. I'm not big, strongly Christian. But I do love me some Christmas. And I think, you know, it's originally a pagan holiday. And the important part of it is, you know, during a time of darkness, you showing love and care for other people and bringing some warmth and light into the season and all that, you know. All that kind of spirit remains. So I just, you know, I love my Christmas songs and my Christmas vibes. Like, Christian music is like the best propaganda ever. So much of the music goes so hard. A little pump cream. Yeah, let's... Oh, yeah, we can bring this forward and put this here. This is our, like, pre-foundation moisturizer. Look at that, makes my skin look so luscious. Blah, blah, blah. Bye. Why is there gonna be a little tiny chair in here? A little worker gremlin's being forced to work back here. Someone working in the... Oh, you can finish this job. Can I? Can I? This is where the assistant works. Or this is like where they edit away from where they film. Oh, I wish I could put it more. Yeah. This is kind of how my screen's set right now so that I can be close enough to my microphone, turned at an angle. Because otherwise, I kind of speaking like into the side of my microphone like this. Gotta have this little guard here. Oh, and she needs a gamer break. Born to be a gamer, forced to be a makeup girl. Oh, oh, oh. Once we can, like, yeah! Hit that V again. Yeah! Beautiful. I think if I had, like, the spare cash going handy this Christmas, I'd get, a new, not new, but like an extra storage space for the PlayStation 5. This is like, what was that? PS7. But yeah, the PS5 that me and my sister share, I would get us more storage space on that because you can only have a couple of big games on there right now. It's pretty sad. Like, even with the terabyte storage, the way games are made these days, well, the way AAA stupid games are made, so they take up all your computer storage space. That's kind of annoying. But I already spent on a little treat for myself with the brushes, which are practical. I'm going to use them to make more art and comics and things like that. There's still something else in here? Stain? Okay, let's see. What is it? Q? Oh, wait, is it that? Yeah! Let's close that up. Still got a bit more over here too. Is this bathroom all done? Yeah, we already straightened up the cleaning supplies and the toilet rolls. Those are crazy. Okay, let's get in here and do these walls first. Blue paint. Ooh, and some wallpaper this time. Okay. Ooh, the yellow and blue. Someone likes the house slipper colors just like us. Yep. Yep. I wish I could be playing my own, you know, 40-hour long Christmas music playlist that I have on Spotify, but I cannot. Almost definitely certain that most of the songs on there are not copyright free. So, oh well. Not like I'm making any money off these videos or anything. So I don't even know if, like, can I get copyright struck for music stuff or things like that? I don't know the rules around it. I see people using people's music and talking about it in videos and stuff, so it's like I don't know what's like the free use for rules for any of that stuff. That is something I'll learn in time. For now, it's like, I'm telling you, this chill stuff that we got going around isn't too bad. A little bit of classic Spanish guitar. What am I doing? I want this to do this, and then I want this to do this, and do this. All the way up. Come on. Oh, go right. Oh god. Why am I crouching? How do I uncrouch? How did I do that? I can't reach. That's short. What was that to crouch? Nope, not that. How did I crouch? Oh, hang on. Is there settings? Key bindings. Crouch. C. That makes sense. Resume game. C. Oh, there we go. And there we go. Once I was done my Christmas decorations and I was trying to make a failed attempt at candied cranberries, I put on Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. It was very chill vibes. I thought it was something very funny, you know, the third story is about Mickey and Minnie being so poor and trading their gifts for each other's presents. Well, trading like their treasures for each other's presents, which the other person was getting the gift for. It's like an old ass Christmas tale. I was like, it's very funny, this rich ass corporation mouse pretending like he's the poor man here. We got so much to buy in here. Let's get the big boys out, like the desk and the bed. Why are you circling? There we go. Oh, itchy head, itchy head. Move these over. Oh, and I can sell you. Grab chair. Oh my god, that's so Star Trek Captain's chair. Very cool. Now, what content creation room is this? They got a pretty funky bookcase, so maybe they're doing book reviews. I believe it. This looks like something that'd be like in a museum gift shop with stuff underneath it. You know, we're trying to make our gift shop look interesting also. So we're using this furniture. Bye. Do we want the shelf to be by the desk? So you can look at like what it is you've got to give you some inspiration. Oh, we got multiple sizes of this. But they're not buying multiple sizes. That's what they got, okay. This is a desk lamp, okay. We'll see if we have like a bedside desk so we can put that on. We getting one? This looks like one. You gonna fit in here? You're just gonna fit right there. Hang on. And then got two of these. So these tiny ones. One here. One here. Beautiful. Plants, greenery. Like, vibes alone, I think we can tell what content creation channel this is. For sure. Just want to move it back a little bit. There we go, so it's not like sticking out the plant pot. Rug! Do you want the rug to be underneath the workspace or underneath the bed space? Oh, like, you know, you're gonna come off your bed onto a nice rug. Ooh, the work folders. Oh, you got big shelves we can put these in. Here's where the yellow ones go. If you can fit, come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Surely two must fit in there. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Put you there. I don't know if we got binders. Maybe this is like the finance channel. Put your little notebook right there. Nah, I still believe, like, you know, this is where we're writing essays on books and whatnot. Oh, no, calculator. Yeah, this is a finance boy. Or girl. Bring out this. Bring out. What? Calculator should be on this side. Notebook should be here. Keep chipping away. Oh, serene frog. So we get, it's like a little MacBook. Oh no, it's pretty big actually. Thank you. Your mouse. What's we get? Oh, the slippers. Yeah. Oh no. Can't put it on top of the leaf patterns, they're just gonna show through the floor, but we can just print yellow soul slippers. Gorgeous. What do you need in here? Sell this? How did I not know to sell this vacuum? Get it. Get it out of here. Yeah, we're almost finished this house. And like I say, I've been put in a very good mood. I hope if you've been watching along, you've been put in a very good mood and your weekend's gonna be chill. Everything's gonna be fun. Look at this here. So you can get dressed, you can turn around and see how you look. Anything else? Rug. Beautiful white rug. Oh, you know we're gonna make a big fill up this room. I think, is that everything? We're all done! Beautiful, let's get outside. Well, down the stairs. Look at this place. So nice. It's gonna be a great work environment. I hope everyone's gonna be nice to each other. No one's gonna be toxic in the workplace / living area. Everyone clean up after themselves. Make sure if it's your day to do trash day, you take out the trash sort of thing. Nah, I have faith. They're gonna be super chill. Imagine you're at a workplace and you can just like come outside, put your toes in the sand. That's how it is. Gotta close the spin. Can you imagine if we were going at the before and after photos and the spin was just sitting there like that? A mess. Alright. So, let's do it. Let's take a look at our hard work. Shift and enter. Let us money! Put it in my bank in real life, please. Trash gone, bin tidied up. Lots of stinky fish ornaments. A beautiful breakfast area. Look at those dirty windows. And then, wow! Transformation complete. It's beautiful. I do like the shelves. I can only imagine that green's gonna be for green screen. We don't need to see these photos. Keep going. Let's get back to our house. Oh, here we go. I'm watching the house tour video you uploaded. Thanks for mentioning my business. No probs. Thanks for the follow, BTW. I said I would follow them. We all really love our rooms, as you can see on the video. This is such cute little world building. My uncle also really likes it. Yeah, resale value just went up. He sent me thumbs up back, so I assume that means that's what he meant. Got one of those like non-verbal uncles. I get you. Oh, this is so cute. I like doing these shows where you get like a little bit of fun customer interaction. Super cute. Oh, they stretch. Oh, take all my medicine. Go to bed. Try and do more recording tomorrow. I was like, I maybe stay up all night tonight and try and do recording, but I'm just gonna be yawning all through it. And I want to make sure I'm giving everybody my full attention. Can I move this back a bit? I just saw it from the side and it's like, this is way too far forward. That's better, much better. Then didn't have any time afterwards to come and work on our house a bit. This is definitely going to go upstairs or something. You know, it's like shape a house for doing house flipping, and it was our mother's. We've already gotten rid of so much mom and dad's stuff. I think like if we come in and we're Christmas decorating next episode, gonna get rid of these lights, then change them out. Oh man, next episode that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing all the Christmas decorating. Let me like hide some of my shame back here. Okay, until we figure out what we're doing with all this stuff. I can put my computer mouse, hang on, up here next to this. I should really turn this around, but oh well. Can you imagine if we had like, you know, people come in, sit at the breakfast bar here, you know, customers, and I give them a coffee from a fancy coffee machine, stand here and talk, be like, okay, so we're thinking this and this, and I turn my computer around, show them my working project. I like that. Keys. Okay, let's not put this here. We don't want the customers to think that we're gonna attack them with a box knife if they don't tip us. Although... Okay, let's move this upstairs. Just like little bits. I have no idea what time it is or how over we've gone time-wise for this video. It doesn't matter. Wait, we're just like... Close this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh man, we should really, you know, if we have time when we're Christmas decorating, come up here, put some like patio furniture up on the roof, maybe put some Christmas decorations up here. I think that'd be really fun. Eventually we're gonna get all these walls covered. But like, you know, we're slowly, piece by piece working on this house. I really gotta think about skirting board, because it just seems weird, you know, just seeing a door and no skirting board. Very strange. Let's come out here. We got a fireplace in there yet. We might get like like see if there's like, you know, retro futuristic 60s vibe one on the store we can get. Let's appreciate that. Soft water sound. Help you relax. Just chill music. We can't hear from over here. You know what? We can stand over here by our beautiful water fountain. We'll look at the fire from all the way over here. And deep breath out. Oh, so relaxing. Thank you so much for watching this video, for sticking with my series this far. You know, I've said it at the beginning of this channel that like I've been wanting to create videos of me gaming and put them online for so many years, and I'm just so glad that I'm having so much fun doing it, and I'm really appreciative to every single person giving me views and likes. And I'm just gonna let you know, hey, look forward to the new year and more content. This isn't our last video of the year or anything, I just feel like saying this right now. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, you got a nice treat, hope all the Christmas plans are going fabulously, and if they're not, maybe, you know, you come to this channel and you like, you know, de-stress a little bit while we have a little fun running around trying to complete these jobs. Alright, next episode we come back, it's all Christmas decorating, more Christmas music, more having fun. It's gonna be so good. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, gonna say goodbye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you and goodbye.